Hello YouTube, welcome to Jose's Football Talk, and I just wanted to make a quick video about the sacking of Ruben Amorim. As you guys know, Ruben Amorim got sacked. It's unfortunate, honestly. As a United fan, I think we're all pretty sad. And ignore the noise. I got a baby, and he's just walking around, crawling around everywhere, so he's gonna be making noise. But I just want to get this quick video out. I know it's been pretty sad, but I think that United have made the worst decision possible for the team, for the club. Statistically speaking, most of the time when you sack a coach mid-season, the results don't get better; they get worse. So Ruben Amorim getting sacked is not good. It's not something that's going to benefit United at all. And it sucks because we've all seen the pattern. Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Ragnarik. Who else? Ten Hag. I think it was I forgot who the last coach was. The interim coach was. But we've had all these coaches come through United. They get the players. They get like 2 or 3 players they want out of like 5 or 6. And then they get promised that they'll get them next season. We end up going for like a different player that coach does not want, and the cycle repeats, right? So which is what happened with Ten Hag. Ten Hag got some of the players he wanted. He wanted the young. He didn't get the young. The club forced a purchase of buying Casemiro. Yes, Casemiro is a good player during his time at Madrid, in the Madrid system. Because, you got to think about it. Casemiro is good because he could get away with fouls he can't get away at any other club other than Madrid, right? So when it comes to like Manchester United, you see he gets red cards constantly because he's used to playing at Madrid. They don't give you red cards or stuff like that. And Ten Hag wanted the young, so and the board forced the option, like forced that buy for a player that Ten Hag didn't even want for his system. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer recommended to buy Haaland before joining City. They didn't do it. They got scared. They saw that CR7 was going to go to Man City, so they brought CR7 back. Instead of going for Haaland, Man City get Haaland, and they wouldn't have tripled that season he joins Man City. Like think about it. It's insane. Think about it. Think about Ruben Amorim. He wanted what's that player's name? The one that plays for Arsenal. I can't think about it, but everybody knows a striker from Arsenal. He wanted him, and what does he get? He gets Sesko, which is not a bad option. But the clubs are always trying to make choices on top of the coach and not getting him what he actually wants, and it affects our club a lot. And I just think that any possibility we had of making 4th place, top 4, is gone, because now I'm pretty sure we're going to drop a lot of points. A new coach with a new system, and he's going to, not maybe switch up, not use players that they brought for Ruben Amorim. So it's just, I don't know. I'm disappointed. I'm low-key hurting because I had hope. I had hope that they were going to back up on Ruben Amorim, and that he was going to, be the coach long-term, and that he was going to get more players next year, and maybe hopefully we could at least make it to Europa League. The dream was 4th place, but if we got Europa League, I would have been fine with that too, at least as long as we got something, because it sucks, it sucks that we can't even play in any of the cup games and like Community Shield, FA Cup, what's the other one, Carabao Cup, we just got to stick to these Premier League games, no Europa League, no nothing, and it sucks, not being there. Manchester United should be in every competition. It's Manchester United. And I don't know, it just sucks, right? But I hope I'm wrong. I hope they bring in a coach that actually makes a change, or not actually makes a change, a coach that they actually back up, or they could just get rid of these people, because these people here at the club, the board of directors, everyone, they're just a virus. They're sucking the energy, the money out of this club, and the longer we go with this, the worse it's gonna get. Less players are gonna want to come to United, and I don't know. I just hope that something happens. You know, maybe the fans go on strike, they protest something, right? They do some sort of movement where where this situation at the club could change and we could go back to being what we were. Honestly, because I just can't take it no more. Like being a United fan, I became a fan and of United fan like in around 2006, 2007 season. United at the time were at the top. They were the best of the best. And seeing this United not even. Not being in top four, not playing Carabao Cup, not playing Community Shield, not playing FA Cup, not playing even Europa League. I'll take Conference League at this point. Not even in the Champions League. Like United not being in the Champions League is weird. It's not something normal. So hopefully they could get it together. Hopefully, I don't know, something happens and the situation changes and we could go back to being the club that we were, which I highly doubt. There's been so many years, nothing changes. So let's just see what happens. Honestly, like let's see what happens. And well, thanks for watching. I'll see you again. Please press the subscribe button, and I'll see you again at Jose Sport Talk. Thank you.